She almost missed the call because she was tired, and tired had become normal. Her phone kept buzzing on the table, soft and impatient, while she stared at the wall and tried to breathe. When she finally answered, the room felt smaller, like something unseen had already stepped inside. Nothing warned her that life was about to break open forever. If this story touches you, stay with me for a moment. You are not alone here. You can listen quietly or leave a word below. If your heart needs a place to rest tonight, we will hold this space together. Set toward that call, life moved in quiet habits. She woke early, drank lukewarm tea, and told herself the ache would pass. Fatigue followed her like a shadow, but she blamed work, stress, the long days that never seemed to end. She laughed when friends asked if she was okay. She said she was fine, because fine was easier than explaining the fear she could not name. There were signs, small and easy to ignore. A missed meal, a nap that turned into hours, pain that came and went, polite enough to wait. Doctors' visits ended with gentle smiles and simple advice. Rest more, drink water, come back if it gets worse. She listened because listening felt safer than pushing. At night, she lay awake counting breaths. She promised herself tomorrow would be better. She planned birthdays, groceries, small trips, ordinary futures. Nothing in those moments felt urgent. Nothing sounded like an alarm. The world kept spinning and she kept up, one careful step at a time. Even joy felt thin, like it might tear if pulled too hard. She did not know her body was whispering something serious, and no one had taught her how to hear it yet then. The call came on a plain afternoon. The sky looked the same as always. She almost let it go to voicemail, but something made her answer. A calm voice asked her to sit down. Papers shuffled. A pause stretched too long. The words arrived slowly, heavy and exact, and each one landed where breath should be. The doctor spoke about scans and numbers, about shadows that should not be there, about time measured in careful phrases. She tried to take notes, but her hand shook. She asked questions she did not remember asking. Her name sounded far away when it was spoken. While the voice continued, her mind searched for mistakes. Maybe the test was wrong. Maybe they mixed the files. Maybe this was happening to someone else. She thought of unfinished plans and half-said apologies. She thought of her mother's laugh, and the way sunlight touched the floor at home. When the call ended, silence rushed in. It pressed against her ears. The future, once wide and open, felt narrow and close. She sat there holding the phone, waiting for the world to correct itself. It did not. Minutes passed without meaning. Her chest felt tight, then empty. She wondered how a single voice could change everything so completely, and why no one had warned her about this kind of moment. Later, she heard it again, clearer this time. Stage 4, inoperable. The doctor did not rush. He explained limits and options and how the goal had changed. Not cure, but time. Not fixing, but holding steady. Each sentence felt like a door closing softly. She nodded even when she did not understand. Tears came late, slow and burning. She thought of her body as a stranger that had kept a secret too long. She felt anger rise, then sink into a deep, quiet grief. The word cancer sat between them, heavy and plain. It did not shout. It did not need to. It rewrote everything without asking. Her life divided into before and after, marked by a single conversation she would replay forever. The room felt colder, though nothing changed. She focused on the doctor's mouth, afraid her ears would fail. When she left, the hallway seemed endless, like walking toward a future without edges. She held the paper tightly as if answers might fall out. Nothing did. Only truth remained, sharp and final and impossible to escape now. She did not become brave overnight. She went home and cried on the floor. She told the people she loved, one by one, listening to their voices change. Some days were heavy. Some were quiet. All were different. But slowly a new chapter began. It was not the one she planned, but it was hers. She learned to measure days by light and pain, by laughter and rest. She learned that love could grow louder when time felt short. Her life was never the same after that call. Yet it was still a life. It still held meaning, and moments worth staying for. She stepped forward, scared and honest, carrying both fear and hope. And somehow that was enough. Tomorrow would bring treatments, waiting rooms, and hard talks. It would also bring mornings, messages, and small reasons to smile. She did not know how long she had, but she knew how she wanted to live. The call changed her path, not her worth, not her heart. This chapter closed softly, and another opened, trembling. With courage, she expected to find.
Meh.